You're tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
I mean, we have to do it. Isn't that done?
Sleep, guys, come on.
Happy Halloween week. Hey guys, welcome to AfterBuzz Marry Me Season 1, Episode 3. I'm Chelsea Briche. I'm here with you. We have a new member tonight.
Hi guys, it's good to be here. My name is Laila.
And I'm Paulina Aguilar.
And Jen Golden is not here with us tonight, but she will be back next week. Halloween episode, right on cue. What do we think?
I feel lame that we didn't dress up at all, though.
I know. We're so lame.
We're in black.
We got that.
We're in black.
Some black souls.
I can do with that.
Our theme song, though.
I thought it was hilarious, but I was expecting. I love their costumes. Cute idea.
Yeah.
Total couple, thing to do. But I wanted it to be funny. That's kind of what I was expecting from that type of couple.
Like funnier costumes.
Yeah, well, and they show in the intro, they've got
Rubik's Cube
they
and a bra.
show the funny things. Yeah, that's true. I wonder why they didn't go with like a
funnier.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, it's all good. But other than that, I you know what? I changed my mind. It wasn't my favorite.
No,
it wasn't. I think it was because I really wanted to see them in a Halloween party setting. Like, it was cute for them to throw their own haunted house in a very small apartment.
Right.
But I kind of just
But at the same time, they're growing up, and it goes along with maybe why they weren't invited to
doing something different. Yeah.
Like, they don't want the old people at the party.
So like the line they said, like, should we be going to anything that has the words hella or rage in it? I mean, it's like there is a point where you do feel like, wow, I am getting a little too old for that. Then even I forgot her name, the one that was dressed as a slut.
Denna.
Yes, Denna. Even she was at the party, and she's like, it's so loud in here. Like, so she was feeling it too.
But I love the reasoning for her costume. Was my dad I went last year as a slutty judge for my dad and a slutty nurse the year before because of my mom, because I hate my parents.
I mean, it's like we always say every week on this show, it's so true to real life. They just really nail it. You know what I mean? In reality, or what do they say, Mean Girls? It's like Halloween's a time just for girls. Do you know what I'm talking about? Just to dress so slutty. But and it's just the truth. And they were just really out there about it. She's like, I'm just gonna cut out the middle part. I'm just gonna be a slut.
Exactly.
And I'm not gonna wear underwear or a bra. And there we go. and I mean, it's a little outrageous, but it's very.
And then how funny that there's 3 other girls in the costume. It's her same costume at the party. Like,
and
wow.
She cannot be judged.
Right.
It's Halloween.
It's Halloween. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
So funny. Okay. So then we have Gil and Kay going trick-or-treating. And not only are they not going trick-or-treating, they're going ex-wife
to spy.
Yes. Spying trick-or-treating.
And I think it's safe to say that some of us are guilty of that. I mean,
of stalking.
Stalking, spying, whatever you want to call it, whether it's social media or, I mean, we've all been there, right?
I mean, I've done some social media stalking. I haven't shown up to any houses, but
I haven't knocked on any doors, but I might have looked at a few pictures.
Past me at some point, but to this day, that's not on my, not on my record.
But I think it's nice to see that Gil's like, it's natural to be like, I wonder what they're up to. Like, is she sad? So sad.
She's okay.
But as soon as he said that, you know that he's lying. He's like, I'm happy and I'm great, but I just want to see if she's okay. No one says that, and they don't mean it. No. You know?
Yeah. But I like that the part that they threw that in the show, because that is the reality of it. Like, we like to say that we're okay, but
we're not.
And then we want to see the other person's doing okay,
and hope that they're not.
Exactly, but. I want to see Gil see him with a new girl.
Do we know why they got divorced?
No.
Interesting. Because at the end, it kind of seems like she's like, no, that couldn't be my husband. There definitely seems like an attachment.
I wonder if they'll get back together.
I mean, she's like tequila up the butt right now, so it seems like she's having
a little tequila might help, actually.
A little reunion.
Yes.
No.
And then
Julie.
Yes, Julie.
Start off with Julie. You nailed it right when we were watching the show. You called her a bee, which
I did because a little word vomit, but oh my gosh. And I feel that's such a woman thing to do. They're just always one upping.
Yeah, they're catty,
I mean?
you know.
Like, oh, I'm engaged. Okay, well, I have a baby, and you don't, you know.
Yeah.
And she just kept going and going.
She is the type of neighbor that I do not want. I'm Team Annie on this. Like, to have a little apartment community meeting about
It's one
Halloween.
thing, but then to like to go to that stature.
She just like called her out and like totally insulted her in front of like the whole building at the meeting. You know, I'm sorry you don't have any maternal instincts. If you were a mother, maybe you'd get that.
Right, but then at the same time, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a mother, but I just feel like the excessive like non-gender costumes, like choking hazards, like.
Relax.
We live in a world. Things are gonna happen. Like, just watch after your kid. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
I don't know.
For the show, that's the character that they gave her, obviously.
Right,
So
right.
She's such a bee.
It was
such a
literally,
bee.
she was.
And that was fantastic.
Her
How they
costume
dressed her in
and-
a bee costume, and they just played off that like, oh, you're such a bee. I don't know. I just found that so funny, and I thought that was so great,
That was great.
to play. And then lo and behold, the kid gets lost.
He wasn't lost. He was
hiding-
like,
he
wanted to stay at
pretends
the
to be
party.
lost.
He wanted to stay at that fun.
Which, how ironic, right?
Yeah.
that apartment was so slow, so small. I had no idea like how they were gonna do the whole haunted house thing.
Yeah.
It was like the living room.
I mean, I think they pulled it
was
off.
it.
I can never make my place look like that,
Oh,
right?
pretty amazing.
That was kind of cool. Okay, so the kid is walking around playing with Annie and her fiance that I don't know where I live. Honestly, for a second I thought, I don't know why I thought this is really bad, but when he's like, oh, I live in that dumpster, I'm like, oh my gosh, is this kid homeless? Like, I don't know. That's, for whatever reason, that's kind of where my mind went to, but what did you guys think about all of this?
Kids will be kids. I thought it was funny. I probably would have led them on a goose chase too. For money,
Would you?
I'll give you, yeah. If I knew what I was doing, of course. I'd be like, another $20 and I'll tell you, you know, what building. For another $20, I'll tell you the floor, you know, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'd totally play that game.
It's Halloween. He was dressed up. He was having fun. He didn't want to go home, and obviously, you know, he had good reason to not want to go home.
Right. I totally called it and I said, oh, that's going to be
Yeah,
Julie's
you did.
son.
That was good.
Julie's son. And I was like,
But
No, it's
it was
not.
cool because they brought out the whole like maternal, like them actually having kids, and like the fact that she was questioning like, will I be a good mother, and that, you know, that was a nice like little.
that was like a little practice, like an hour practice run for them. You know, like, hey, you be bad cop because my tactics aren't working.
Yeah.
So that was nice to see, but with this interrogation a little bit.
Yeah, I think he might have taken bad cop a little too far.
Yeah.
But playing off of what you said, it was definitely a glimpse of probably, even though the span of this was maybe an hour, you know, of having the kid, but, you know, they're going in the room to go do their thing and the kid's there. You know what I mean? Like, that's a reality. And then the rest of the night is based around
Is lying.
Yeah.
Kid lying and then not wanting to do something. So they bribe him and didn't work. But I like that at the end of it, you know, she tried something that it just came to her because she was so worried about having not maternal instincts. And even though she's not a mom yet,
Right.
she still figured out a way to make it work, you know.
Well, I think like Julie, like kind of like taking those jabs at her. Obviously, like she's gonna question that. Like you're gonna think that, like as a woman, like is that possible for me, or what's wrong with me? Because like,
Right.
I mean, so that's nice that she had that moment, and you know, the kid hugged her, and
Yeah.
you know, that was nice.
Well, no, not only did he hug her, you know, he looked at his mom and was like, I wish that Annie was my mom. I mean, could you imagine, especially for a woman of Julie and the character that they have her playing? That is.
The karma where
And
Annie-
that's just the ultimate, I'm sure that's the ultimate stab because, I mean, we see Julie for whatever reason, you know, I don't know if we're going to ever see her again or
think
get
we
into
will.
her family
I think
life,
we
but
will.
I feel like if you have to stand that tall and make it know that you are this superpower mom, and to me that means that there's something going on.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know, like
Definitely.
You're not, is
But
it?
that
right, exactly, that means you're kind of not.
and that karma was just perfect. And it's like, okay, you're taking these jabs at me all day and saying that I'm not like a good mom and, you know, all that stuff, when it's like, here's your child.
Right,
Oh,
like,
guess
you didn't
what?
know where
she
he
had fun
was.
with me, you know, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
Yeah.
It's a great karma.
Total karma.
Exactly.
And I just feel like it's really, and I think the writing is, I know it wasn't our favorite episode, but I think it was great at the end. You know, they take a really fun concept like Halloween, like, okay, what are we going to do about this? But they tie it right back, and the whole point, I believe, about showing the kid was just like we talked about, the mother instincts, and how now we see, you know, he's telling her that we are going to have children, or when you are mom, you know, it's not an if, it's a when.
Right.
So that's
the
like
next step after they
It's
get
like
married.
them growing up, you know, like they had like the nice kid Halloween haunted house party instead of like going to that
out
rage party.
Did you think that they were eventually going to go?
No. I think that she was so focused on having this haunted house that she just wanted to go all out and just focus on that, that she was just going to stick to it.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been nice because I think it would have been funny, you know, and a fun thing to see them out because they're still young and they don't have kids yet. But no, I didn't think they were. They were totally going to stick to that haunted house.
Yeah. Haunted house. Okay, I don't know. We didn't even stop at this point. Can we just talk about how Gil just sideswipes Kay?
Oh my God.
I mean, full on
He pulled
body
the Spider-Man. It
slams.
was appropriate.
I know.
That was kind of crazy.
It was funny. It was a
That
total
was
Gil
funny.
moment,
It
though.
was
It was a
funny.
total Gil moment. And he was Superman. He changed his costume.
Thank God.
Wait, he did? I thought it was Spider-Man.
Yeah, but in the beginning at the apartment.
Well, yeah, he was.
Oh, you're
risky
right. You're right.
business.
You're right. Okay. Super
Total
funny.
opposite.
But did you see after when, what is the ex-wife?
Cassie.
Cassie, when she's like, oh, that can't be him. But did
she
you
smelled the
see
pickles.
Kay just come by and
kick him?
get him back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, good friend, though. She's a good friend.
You gotta take one for the team.
Yeah.
I would have. And if you guys ever need some stalking,
Yeah, clearly we know who
I'm
to
a
go
team
to.
player. Not
So what do you do
that
on
I'm a pro.
Halloween? No, I'm kidding.
No. Not that I'm a pro.
All right, I'm going to start writing my list.
No.
Oh, my goodness. What else do we think? Any other underlying things that you guys caught?
Just how crazy Julie was. I thought it was hilarious that like she's not the typical mom to be like, oh, I'm going to send them to summer camp, and she's saying no, my kid's going to be the next Bob Costas and send them to sportscaster camp.
Right.
Sportscaster camp,
Which is
whatever.
also very like, you know,
Well, and then
all
he's
right,
speaking
stage
like
mom.
Mandarin or something, or Chinese.
Chinese.
or
Yeah,
something,
what'd she say? She's like, go, you're in timeout. Go speak your Mandarin.
Yeah.
The kid's like 5 years
He's
old.
like
crazy
he already
mom.
knew,
Yeah.
but he already knew.
Right. He knew that it
So
was coming.
something's working because I would love for my 5-year-old kid to learn some Mandarin when you know
Yeah, but
that
it's like
young.
the parents that are like those kind of parents, the kids end up running away. Like, so that's totally typical.
Right. I
They're
feel
gonna
like
rebel.
it totally backfires.
Yeah.
You don't think
all
so?
the time.
I
I think sometimes. I mean, I don't think
Yeah.
that it's gonna be a happy ending. I mean,
Right.
but
happy.
to go that far running away, I don't know.
And I don't know, I was a little surprised. Like, I got the whole bee thing, you know, tying in. But to me, for mother to wear that outfit after she just stood there and like preached.
I was a little surprised. I was like, well, that's a little like.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You know, she stood there like having this whole, you know, color-coded agenda, and she
didn't-
shows up in this little
And a bee costume.
like a
costume.
slutty
It's a
bee
slutty bee.
costume. Yeah.
Well,
totally.
she didn't say anything about being conservative. She just said no weapons. If you think about it.
True.
Yeah, and gender
I don't know. That just
appropriate.
kind of took
So
me.
maybe she just secretly wants to be like an Annie and not have kids.
Do you
and not
think
have
that there is a husband? Like that there's
a boyfriend or husband or father?
Yeah, I
like,
think so.
you do?
I definitely think so. Yeah, we just haven't met him yet.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to see him.
He's probably
think
locked
so?
in a room somewhere,
Yeah.
like crying, like taking
She's like doing the
pills.
dishes.
Like, why me? What did I do? Yeah, he's like locked up.
That's so funny. Okay, so the ends were closing and they're talking about their vows. Do you think that was just we're gonna have issues?
When they write their vows.
Mhm.
I think it's
Or that was
easier.
just a cute little back and forth?
I think it was just a cute little back and forth. As far as the vows, that's hard. I mean, I've never had to write my vows.
Right, like I had a hard
Or
time writing like
anything.
papers in college, let alone, you know.
Yeah, I think they'll be. I mean, I don't know. I think they'll be fine. I think it's gonna be like.
I think it's
gonna be
just-
fun. I mean,
It's going to be a funny process to see them be like, oh, nope, I don't like this draft. Or, oh,
Yeah.
nope, that's too specific. I don't know. I think the way that they banter back and forth is just, it's going to be funny to watch. But in the end, I think they'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's what makes them a good couple, is because they do have that whole like witty banter. Like that's
They do, and they can very much so just read each other.
And like if
which I
somebody,
think is
I
cool.
feel like if they were with anyone else, I mean, it
would
would never
not work.
So I mean, obviously they're fictional characters, but in real life, like
Right.
they didn't work with anyone else.
Right. No, I mean, we saw that from the very first episode, you know, like after, I mean, could you imagine if all those things happened in one relationship again and again? You're like, oh my God, you know, this is a sign we're not going to be together.
Yeah.
So, no, I think it's very cool. Anything else before we get into predictions about episode 3?
I don't have anything.
Nope.
Nope.
Good.
All right.
And now, your AFTERBUZZ TV predictions.
All right, Miss Paulina.
I will go first. With Gil, I didn't think about it until you said it, of how he might get back with his ex-wife. I don't want to see it.
I'm right there with you.
I don't want to see it. I want to see him. I want to see his game. I want to see him pick up a girl. I want to see,
That would be
but
good,
a hot
actually.
girl, like, or actually, it really doesn't matter. Just a girl. You know, I want to see his game, basically, but not the ex-wife.
Do you think they'll meet at a buffet?
A 24-hour buffet.
That'd be good, right?
That's how you know
That
you're
would be
meant to
good.
be.
At like 2 a.m.
Yeah. And she's like,
never
well, I've been
leave.
here for 23 hours. He's
Ooh,
like,
that's a good one.
I made it
A
26.
challenge.
Yeah.
Or they'll do it again and challenge accepted. There you go, made in heaven. I think that'd be hilarious, actually. Good one.
All right, so you're on Gil. What do you think, girl?
I think we're going to see more of Julie. I think,
Yeah.
I think she's just going to kind of, she's still going to like kind of like always kind of be like a pest with Annie, but for some reason I feel like they're going to end up being friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna,
Maybe they can learn a little bit off of each other.
yeah, and like there's going to be something going on with Julie like that's like hidden because she puts up that like, I'm so perfect.
Yeah.
And Annie's going to kind of like get her to break down and be friends with her.
Either that, or when we see Annie have a child or be pregnant, she'll probably run to her.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Gil is not getting back with the ex-wife. Just, I don't know. He can't do it. I hope that let's start with Gil. I hope that we learn about why truly they got a divorce, because maybe it'll put.
Oh, we will.
You
we
think?
will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we have to.
Yeah.
Gotta get some
Eventually,
kind of background from him.
we need some answers.
Yeah, the story just hasn't like unveiled yet. So, but yeah, I think we definitely are going to find out.
Good stuff. Well, until next week, you guys, thank you for joining. You can find Paulina.
Twitter at _ Paulina Aguilar.
You can find me on Twitter or Instagram at Laila Sadny.
And I'm on Twitter and Instagram. My handle is at @CBriche, CBRICHE. Have a happy and safe Halloween, you guys. Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AFTERBUZZ TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AFTERBUZZ TV.
Bye.
See you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.